we're gonna roll a 20-sided if anyone else wants to, like, so highest.
Yep, highest takes it. Yep, it's fine if you read it.
The chat box, there's a 14. Anybody?
Might be you.
Yeah, you can read it or
We
freelance.
got another one. Oh,
it's a
14.
tie.
We have a roll off. You go.
Okay. Well, I'll give my my recap is we started our last session working our way down the trail through the dark Fey wood with its problems with blight, and immediately came upon a stampede of boars heading our way, and so we all reasonably got out of the way to let them pass, and noticed when they did so that those in the back had been attacked by something with spikes. Almost the first thought that went through Malik's mind was, what is that, a manticore or something, right? And then so we were hiding on the side, and Cook stepped forward first, the farthest, and spotted some blighted plant creatures, which I believe we had seen before, and they were tearing into a boar that they had taken down. So the fight was on, and um, we gradually dispatched the Fey creatures, which sadly I recognized were once happy sprites and pixies that had fallen afoul of blight. So we rounded up their little bodies and set them on fire in order to free their essence back to the weave. And and on we went. Not much happened. We took a rest. We leveled up during the night, and we heard howling in the distance. We thought it might be our pursuers. We kept moving. Eventually, the trail began to widen, and we saw a narrow wooden bridge across the stream. And just as we had made it across to the other side of the stream, our pursuers were upon us. So uh, multiple hounds, a sly Zentrine rogue that seems to, perhaps, not sure if it's just very good at hiding or has some ability to go invisible, and some trackers. Um, uh, Trying to recall if the tracker is down or perhaps just hiding behind. I'm actually looking at the map. This rock back here. I think he's just wounded and hiding behind the rock. The rogue is there. Many of the dogs tried to swim across the very fast moving stream, push them downstream, gave us a chance to group. Um, uh, Looks good to me. Hopefully, strategically and tactically, in a kind of a fire line up here in the top, and Cook has taken the bridge and has slaughtered many a dog and pushed them off into the water. And Prayton has joined the fight against a dog trying to sandwich Cook from both sides. Several of the dogs were put to sleep. There's a lot of magic that happened um, through uh, bardic magic of was that vapor, right?
Vapor.
And yep, and yeah. So we're in the thick of it, and here we are. How's that?
That works.
Excellent.
Very good.
Good. Cool.
Okay, so with that, give me 1 second here to log into Dwayne's stream, and we'll get started.
Yeah, the last thing I remember is the first of the hounds had come across the water, and Mastiff 31 had charged, and I believe missed vapor. I think he already took his attack. That's the last thing I remember.
I think we were at the end of the round.
Yeah.
So we'll start a new round, and we'll see who gets the jump on who.
Yes, and the new round is already up, so Mastiff 10 is going.
Aha.
Look at
Oh,
that.
now we know.
Oh,
Yeah, that happens to be the one trying to bite your face off.
of course. No way, you mutt.
All right.
Up
He
close
is
and personal.
absolutely. So he is going to lunge at you and try to take a bite out of you.
All right.
And he misses
Nice.
horribly.
Ah, thank goodness.
Not being a criminal, cannot take a bite out of crime.
Kale, you're up.
Okay, so did that rogue, did he try to hide but he wasn't successful, or was he hidden again?
The rogue, if you can see him, you can see him.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch my target here then.
I believe he failed his hide check.
Yeah,
there.
that rogue was playing
think
games
you're-
with us.
I think you're right.
Well, it's not that he failed his hide check. He just rolled so low that your passive perception, all of you were able to see him.
Picked him up.
Yep.
All right, Kale. Good numbers.
Okay, I gotta find my thing here.
Rosin up your bow. There you go. That's a good
That's the way
number.
to start the night off.
Well, that'll do it.
Boom.
I don't know.
Nice.
Hey. That definitely did
Just
some
have
damage to him.
Move over
That will make him take notice.
this way a bit.
And Mastiff 9 is still snoring. So,
Okay.
Paper, you're up.
Say vapor here. All right.
Oh, sorry, I should have had a die, a 1 die 4 to that because I took these in turns as my favorite foe last time.
Okay, go ahead and roll it, and I'll subtract it from him.
Thank you.
Okay, Mastiff 31's right there. So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery
Hey,
on that little doggy. Your bark is worse than your bite.
There you go. I like it.
hey, John.
Drop it on him.
You're gonna have to drop it on him. You didn't have him targeted.
Oh,
Or I can.
actually-
It's up to you.
Sorry, Mike. Maybe take that off because I think it already was on. Or wait, no.
No, it didn't roll. It didn't roll.
Okay, that +3 is my my stat modifier, right?
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and target the Mastiff. There you go.
Ah, he failed. All right. So a little bit of damage,
Nice dice.
Loving the shadow
and
dice.
then a little bit of what do you call that? Not
Yeah.
advantage. What's the other one?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's it. All right. And I don't. I can move slightly too, right?
Yeah, as
Can-
long as
can I
you
move?
don't leave his threat range, he won't take an opportunity attack. For
I
the
think-
pound, it's within 5 feet. So as
Yeah,
long
I
as
think
you-
I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
Right.
Just-
Wow, you almost
Advance.
killed him. You almost killed him just with your, insult. It's pretty impressive.
Okay. I'm
Sharp
gonna-
tongue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Mm.
sharp.
He really had high hopes for his bite, and yep. All right, I'm going
Yeah.
to burn a sorcery point. I'm going to use my fire bolt cantrip, and I'm going to twin it. So the first one here is on Mastiff 31,
Okay.
and alrighty,
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Fried
go up
puppy
in
dog.
flames. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's
Got
him.
him.
He was
All
at
right.
he was at 1 hit point, so you definitely torched him.
Good. Well, no more attacks then needed from him. And then let me make sure that okay, nope, I gotta clear my targets because I don't need to target the doggy anymore. The second one's going at the Zentrim Rogue. And here we go. Across the way. But
Well, yeah.
all right. It could get there, but it didn't. It just
I was going to have you hit the cover button, but it's fine. You missed anyways.
It fizzled into the stream.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see him, but he is behind a tree.
That's probably what took it's like a little, it's kind of singed. the tree that
Yep.
he's behind. Okay. And then for movement, I'll move there. And once I move there we go.
I probably should get the extension that includes the cover thing on the
Oh.
modifier bar.
One last thing, bonus action. I'm gonna drop a healing word on Cook. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, perfect. Cross off your slot and you're good to go.
You're a good elf.
Right, go. That's the word, and that is boop. Last of the spell slots.
Thank you.
Okay. Mastiff 21. Well, Mastiff 21 is definitely going to attack this threat right in front of him now, which is Praeton. So he lunges at Praeton's throat and misses horribly.
Oh, good.
Be nimble. Yeah.
Let me think about this for a second.
Oh yeah, this is the guy with the bushy eyebrows. Yeah.
Since I don't remember who he was attacking, can Malik, Kale, Praeton, and Cuck give me victim dice?
Victim dice.
Really attacking any of you.
God, it's me for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I was looking at those unbelievably huge bushy eyebrows, like the with the mentats on Dune, and we made eye contact. And decided, yeah, excited me.
All right, so he just kind of leans out from around the rock and he takes a shot at you. And I believe he gets 2 attacks with his bow. He does. So I will apologize in advance. And he hits you.
Ouch.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, he hits me?
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that
Oh, that was
oh,
Brandon.
no,
Yeah.
he has
But it
Malik
went-
targeted?
come on.
Oh, no, sorry. I saw something else. Sorry. That was
Yeah,
my bad.
Okay, so
absorbed. It says
what do you have concentration on? Oh, your sleep spell?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I have. What do I have concentration on? I succeeded in the case.
The
Absorbed is
massives are sleep, aren't they? On the other side?
Yeah, I think it's your is sleep spell a concentration spell? I don't remember.
Oh, no. Sure.
Look.
Yeah, I don't see the effects. I was kind of like, what?
right. Well, Malik doesn't.
No, sleep is not concentration, so I don't know what it is. But that's fine.
Well, it wouldn't be mage armor, right? That's not concentration.
No.
Is it?
Oh wait, you didn't cast a sleep, but whatever.
Yeah, no, Vapor did.
That's right.
Whatever it was, I succeeded.
Oh, that's good. So it's attacking you with the second attack as well.
Ouch.
Oof.
And let's see if it's time. It is time
Whoa.
to. I'm going to use my favored by the gods. No, I do that. No, I can only do that for positive things. I can't put it against him. Right. Never mind.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Save or
what is that again? I don't remember off the top of my head.
oh, it's not going to do anything because it's. I could add 2 die 4 to a missed save or attack on my part, but I don't. I
Oh
can't do
yeah.
it.
Got it. Yep, I
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
All right, so what he is going to do now is he's going to step even further back behind the rock. And
Oh, I know why I got 0 because of the bonus points. That's like I was like, what absorbed that? The extra points. Yeah,
and
but
he
punched me
has
twice.
full
Yeah.
cover right now from everybody. Okay.
Good rock.
Ah,
Yeah.
little
Okay.
Damn.
Cook is not happy with the dog in front.
Cook smash.
Cook smash. Yes.
Yeah, you definitely squish the
Smashed
puppy
it.
dog.
All right. I kick him in the water.
Yeah, you just chop him in half. I mean, it's not really even a competition for you.
How much movement you going to give me?
You have your full movement, so
You could stay on the bridge and get bonus against 21.
Charge that bush.
And that's all I got.
you only have 25 movement.
Yep.
Oh, you're only level 2, right? Yeah, that's why you
Correct.
haven't gotten your extra movement yet.
Right.
Hope that rogue brought his brown pants today.
Okay.
I see him.
Yeah, and he sees you, so he's stepping forward.
Hmm.
Oh.
And then he is going to attack you with his short sword.
Yeah, I know what he's going to do after that too. Did you target me?
Yeah, I definitely target. Oh, I'm
Oh,
lagging.
there it is.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But you got me.
That was bad lag. All right, he hits you. Not a sneak attack.
Was that a natural 20?
No, it was a 16. You were not being threatened by anybody else. You didn't have advantage, so not a sneak attack. Oh, that's
That's
a
16.
That's yeah. That 16 hits you, Dwayne. That's a bless spell on you, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's what is triggering the concentration check.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
wondering.
it's the bless.
Yep, that's what
right.
it is.
Okay.
Ah,
All
okay.
that I
That makes
get. I've
sense.
already done the bless then. Okay. I was thinking of doing that. Well, I guess I won't be.
Okay, so he does 2 damage to you,
Okay.
and then he has a second attack because somehow NPC rogues act differently than PC rogues,
Mm-hmm.
and that one misses you. So he is going to disengage.
Hunting action or whatever, huh? Sneaky little bastard.
And move there behind the tree, so he will have partial cover to anybody shooting at him, which might not affect certain people. And he's done.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at this dog. I say, "Hey guys, can we clear this guy out? And I can get over to heal Cook."
Okay, take a shot. You
Got it.
definitely hit him.
Well, that's that nice. That's a little bless bonus for sure.
Yeah, the bless
Ooh,
is
look
what
at
did
that.
it. Oh, what a nice hit.
That's my best
Nice hit.
best hit.
You just cave its skull in. Excellent job.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
And you can still
How
move.
many of these other dogs are asleep? Let's see. Any of them? Oh, yes, they
There,
are.
you still have 5 more movement, I believe, if you want it.
Yes. Okay. Then I'll go to there.
I believe the rest of the dogs are, in fact, asleep. Okay. So the rogue gets to go again. All right, so he is going to target Cook.
I'm guessing I can still see him.
Hold on a second. So nope, he can't actually attack you this round because he is sheathing his short sword and taking his crossbow out. So that's 2-item interaction. So that's his action. So he can move. So he is going to move. First, he's going to cunning action to hide, and then he's going to move. So
All right.
let me go ahead and
Roll his stealth.
yep. As soon as I find his stealth. You can't see that roll, right? No, you can't. Okay.
Nope. I'm a 12 passive.
Okay. And Praeton is well because he's close enough. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. You see him, but Cuck does not. So I'm not sure how to do that actually. You see him, but Cuck doesn't. But you see
Okay.
him.
Yep.
Getting away.
I'm just theater remind this since there's no real way to do this in Fantasy Grounds.
No, that's fine. And I'll just,
Yeah.
I know what my action will be since I can't see him. So it obviously won't be against him.
I mean, I guess I could have hidden him until, well, yeah, whatever.
It's all good.
That's probably the way you should do it. Just hide him until it's Prejudice's turn.
Yeah, but
might-
that'll get screwed up by initiative order too, if depending on how it's rolled. So whatever.
Sure.
So, would I have a chance to see him or not?
I mean, you were shooting at him. So, what's your passive perception?
Is 15.
Yeah, then you see him as well. He is behind trees though, so he's going to have cover, which I don't think it matters for
Yeah,
you.
as long as it's not full cover, I can. It won't be an impairment.
He does not have full cover, so you're good.
Nice.
KL. Oh, he still got him.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
So I forgot. I'm going to put another die 4 on that.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, and then I'm going to take some movement.
Okay. You are
Okay.
up, Malik.
I am just going to dash here behind this rock. Just a bit.
It is definitely big enough to provide you cover, depending on who's shooting at you.
Okay. Yeah, that's since I kind of take a double move for that, so that's it for this one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I think we're going to have Vapor move up towards the bridge.
I see
And-
they fixed the movement, by the way. I can see your movement now
Yeah, it's cool.
without having to change tokens and crap. So
Nice.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide bardic inspiration on Cuck.
he already has it. Sorry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, he actually has it, and he could be
Okay.
using that if he wants to.
Okay. So I will
I don't
do that.
I don't think he misses attacks though very often.
I think
not
I'll
unless he
use it on
tries.
Praeton then.
Okay.
Are you still within 60?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And that's my move
He is
and my.
warrior elf now, so
Okay.
Well, Kersey warps into somewhere. It might help.
yeah.
Yeah. You definitely see the rogue, and
Yes.
you can also see the tracker from where you're at. From where you're at, the tracker has partial cover.
Okay.
And partial cover on the rogue, but you know where he's at.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the rogue. Guiding bolt.
Okay, who you hitting?
The rogue.
Even better. Awesome.
Don't forget your bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, I'll use that.
Well, you can see your roll first before you
Okay.
decide it.
Oh, you got him.
You hit him.
Oh,
Nice.
this ought to be good.
Ooh,
Oof.
Oh, but wow. Not one line,
wow.
but 2 lines.
Blasting.
Very nice. You dropped the rogue in the trees.
Oh, that's that
Nice.
was nice.
Good stuff.
That's awesome. Cook looks around, is like winks an eye at Preton.
Well, now you know where the rogue's at.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
this little smoking area.
Yeah.
Move up here.
Very nice hit.
That's my new personal best.
Yeah. Cook is going to dash. He is roughly 30 feet from the uncombed eyebrows.
Sorry,
His normal move is 25. He is going to go ripping through the tree line.
Yeah, so actually plot it out because you're going to have to go around Praeton square by
Okay,
square.
sure.
You're going to
I
be
will.
1 square away from being next to him. There you go.
Okay.
Uh,
That
the
was
hell was
10.
that?
10, 30. So that's 40 to right there.
Yep. Put yourself in a square.
Okay. How
You're
big is
good.
this rock?
I mean, it's a
I can't
15
climb on it.
it's a 15-foot by roughly 12-foot rock, and it is kind of pyramid shaped. You can climb on it if you want to.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to climb right on top of it because that's about as far as I can get.
Perfect.
And next round, proceed to cleave this guy in 2.
Okay. All right, this guy has no choice. He can't really fire his bow with you standing on top of him. So he drops his bow, just drops it, and then pulls his short sword out and proceeds to attack you with it. Because he dropped his bow, he can have his item interaction as drawing a weapon. I keep opening and closing the rock. Nice. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to have to do this in combat tracker. There we go. And he misses you, and he only gets 1 attack with the short sword. So he is done. And we have a new round.
Okay. I'm gonna move up beside Cook
Okay.
and do a cure light on him.
Oh, feel much better.
Alrighty.
Did it continue moving?
And that's it for me.
Okay, so how much cover would that guy have against me now?
Right now he has total cover.
Okay, I'm gonna move down here a little bit. I knew he was there from before, right?
Yeah. So, how much movement do you have?
35.
Yep, you can just get around that rock and get partial cover on him. Yep, you got partial cover on him, meaning no cover for you.
Okay.
As he's on the shore of the stream over there.
Got him.
Nice.
Gee, and I forget I gotta look at my thing and click it on first.
And he is okay, he's still up. And it
Let's
is
see.
Vapor's
Vapor?
turn.
Yeah. I gotta move across the bridge here. What's the status of these dogs? They're still sleeping?
They are still asleep for the moment.
All right. Is there a way if Vapor can tell if these animals awaken, that if their masters are gone, they become dogs, or are they dogs, or are they still like attack mode? Is there a way to determine that?
No, because they're sleeping.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep them at bay here and watch them. At this point.
Okay. Cuck.
Oh yeah, Cook takes a mighty leap down, axe at the ready.
This could be
It could be epic, or
it'll be a 3-line update, or
got him.
hey, it's a hit.
You definitely hit him.
Split him in twain.
You cleave his eyebrows.
I cleave his
Yeah.
eyebrows.
Yeah,
Oh,
comb
yeah.
right through.
Oh, there you go. That was
Wow, look at that. Almost a ghetto crit.
Yeah.
You just like chopped his head off and it goes rolling into the stream
God,
and it
that
kind
bad.
of starts to slowly sink into that hole just south of the rock. Okay,
Turn
so
crit and wink again.
all right, I mean we're effectively done with combat here. The hounds are still asleep. What do you plan on doing with them?
Yes, I'm saying, are we gonna coup de grace the dogs, or what do you guys want to do?
That's really an interesting question. Yeah.
I don't
Um,
know how.
Wake one.
If we-
Get everybody up there and then wake one and see what they do.
Well, even if they go back, do they go back and trail us again? I'm kind of between myself here on. It's basically a dog.
do we tie up the dogs? Like,
All right, I've unlocked
them?
tokens. If you take too long, they are going to come out asleep on their own.
Does
But
anybody have any like food or something like that? Can use the animal handling on them to befriend them at all, or not really?
I mean, you have food on you, don't you?
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, we probably
Oh,
have
yeah.
rations.
You probably have animal handling. You're probably proficient in it.
Oh, good
Dale.
idea.
I don't.
I actually do have animal handling.
There you go.
Oh, there. Cook.
I take some food and I gently wake number 9 up.
All right, give me a roll in the tower.
Okay, just a d20.
Nope.
And animal handling. Sorry. There you go.
I'm gonna have the rapier out just in case.
So the mastiff gets up and looks at you and growls, and then it kind of pauses and sniffs, and then cautiously approaches you and takes the food from you. And then it runs off into the bushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
You also notice with that roll that
Yeah,
they're
just a
not
second.
necessarily the best fed mastiffs you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost
I'm
like
okay with
someone
that.
was trying to keep them hungry, so they would be a little more vicious.
You guys want to try it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with letting them go.
I'll
Yeah,
try.
you just give me a single roll for both of them.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, after your experience with the first one, you kind of realize what the deal is, and you don't have a problem with it. They both kind of take your food, prowl around for a little bit before kind of just running off on their own.
Sweet. We'll let them run off.
Cool.
I'll be
Um,
seeing if I can grab a couple arrows. So it's a die 4 again for how many I shot.
Yeah, yeah. In this case, yeah, that's fine.
So if I recall correctly, we had one tracker up near where Cook is, and then we've got the tracker down by KL, and then the rogue down in the southeast quadrant. Let's make
Yeah.
sure we check them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
The
So
second
okay,
one,
so
wait
you're
first
gonna. I'm sorry. What was that?
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Like, check them to see if they have any instructions about who they're supposed to follow or anything about us on the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we're out of combat. Let me clear the combat tracker here.
Okay.
There's a way to get rid of all enemies. Click on the menu, right?
Yes.
All right, there we go. All right, so on the trackers, this is what you find. You find a couple quivers of arrow, a couple sets of leather armor, a couple of longbows, about 10 days worth of rations, 2 short swords, and then half a dozen arrows that seem to be of a much finer quality than the rest.
Sweet.
Well, make sure you take those arrows, whoever uses them,
Yeah, if
Blend
anyone does need
yeah.
arrows, I'll grab some of them.
and the
KL,
rations.
definitely the rations.
So what I would say is if you want any of this, take it and put it in your inventory. And then when you're done and you're all clear, I'm going to delete it out.
Okay.
Second. I don't know that I can actually, as a sorcerer, I don't believe I can use any of these, right? Can't wear the armor, can't do the short sword, right?
No, I don't think
Nope.
so.
Okay.
It's all right
is
if
it
I
a-
take the splendid arrow, guys.
Have at it, man.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
And does anybody
another-
use
another
arrows?
quiver.
No? Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
quiver, another set of 20 arrows, just so you have them, and just
Oh,
change your ammo.
I think with the finer quality arrows, what is it? Shift drag to get them all, or is it control
Yes.
drag?
Shift
Oh,
drag.
I noticed you only grabbed one of them.
Rations.
I grabbed a couple rations.
Grab some rations.
Cook likes to eat.
Dig in, grab a few rations.
Yeah. You can't have too many of those.
And you also had some coins as well. There were 15 gold pieces, 27 silver, and 43 copper among them.
Nice.
And I'm going to go ahead and divide those out. I do that by clicking on the little thing in the top left.
Yeah, the ka-ching.
Oh, that's add remove coins.
I think it's at the bottom left, isn't it?
Underneath it, where it kind of points down towards.
There
There
we
you
go.
that
Even better.
longbow looks decent quality too, does it? Like it's not a piece of crap or anything, right?
What was that?
That longbow, like it's adequate quality. Like it's not.
I mean, they're they're normal longbows. There's nothing exceptional about them, but they're not crappy either.
So how does it work, guy? Would I be able to cart 2 of those around my back and kind of thing, or how is it for encumbrance with you?
I just go by weight. I mean, if you get too stupid and you have 50 weapons hanging off of you, that's going to be a different story. But I mean,
Clank, clank.
there's no reason why you couldn't carry a second unstrung bow.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make sure we clean up those. I'll take the rest of the rations. I can hand them out if we need them.
or even a second strung bow. I mean, you can string
Yeah.
both of them over your shoulder. It's not a big deal.
Who else has a bow?
Just a crossbow. And I don't see myself using it very often.
So
Somebody
no
wanna-
one, so no intelligence on these guys. Any kind of writings or books or notes or anything?
Not on the scouts, the
Okay.
archers. But
Any
I,
marking?
once we resolve this, I'll move on to the rogues.
Oh,
items.
okay. I'm
okay,
sorry.
fair enough.
I thought it was everyone. My mistake.
Nope, not yet.
Does the
Kale,
dog on the bridge have like a collar or something?
Yeah, they all have collars and they all have like this real cheap, like steel emblem on them, which you all recognize to be the Zentarim.
Oh,
So they are. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
yeah, I'm gonna take that emblem put it in my storage for the Shadow Queen.
When you
Collar.
pick it up, you don't really feel like it has any. It's kind of like a run of the mill production piece.
Oh,
So you
okay.
don't think it has any real memories attached to it.
Okay.
You know what? Take one anyway. We could always use it as a decoy if needed to pretend maybe we're part of them by saying, "Hey, have you seen my dog?" And
I
know,
was gonna
kind of-
say. So
Well-
how many dog collars are there?
there's probably
Uh,
at least 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, 3 got away. So
Yeah, but 2 came across, or 3 came across
Yeah.
on our side, right? They came
And some,
across.
a couple
Gee.
died and fell into the river. So I'm just going to say
2.
2 plus 3. So you got 4 of them.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There, I
they may
added
come,
it.
they
I
may
added
come in
it.
handy.
Yeah, I added a new item into the parcel. 4
gonna-
dog collars, interim, whatever.
Cook took one.
Yeah, you never know. If you want to do a little ruse or something.
Exactly. Does somebody want to carry the extra quiver of arrows for KL? Just so he has them?
Or I can grab them if it's not too cumbersome again.
Well, yeah, you just check your encumbrance, but you should
Oh,
take all those arrows.
I could take the quiver. I've got.
I mean, 20 arrows isn't that
Yeah.
much in a quiver.
I mean, I might throw a vicious mockery towards you, but that's beside the point.
You can always throw extra arrows in your backpack or strapped in your backpack or whatever. You're fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
grab
cool.
those arrows as well as a
I
quiver.
grabbed it, so if it needs it, I can hand it over.
Or they grab the arrows as well.
Yeah, grab the arrows in the quiver.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah, they're separate. Don't know
Does
why.
anybody wear leather armor?
I'm wearing.
Fortunately, no.
no.
Okay.
All right, so you guys good with what's there? I can kill it.
And
Yep.
I'm just watching Prayton look over the rogue. See what he picks. Yep.
So on the rogue, you find a case with 20. We'll just say 20 crossbow bolts in it. He obviously shot a few of them, but whatever. A hand crossbow. He has 5 rations on him, a short sword, a silver dagger. He was wearing studded leather, and you see a rolled up piece of parchment.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Those are probably his orders.
Yeah, let's check out the parchment.
Hold it up to the morning light
Okay,
here.
you crack it open, and what you see is what you see. Insert character name. God damn it, I forgot that part.
Yeah.
I forgot to actually insert a character name there when I wrote
Well,
this
that's
up.
his name. Insert character name.
Yeah, so sorry about that. I meant to do that before the session.
No worries.
Hey, don't worry about
I
it.
left myself a nice, neat little note there when I added this. And yeah,
Always the case.
there we go.
Sure.
Sarah?
Oh, it's vapor. It's in the inventory.
Yeah, it's in the inventory.
Oh.
Where's she?
Oh, Zentarum bounty notice.
You're the target, vapor.
Ah,
Paper.
that doesn't look like me.
Wait. 150 gold piece bounties offered on this person. And all their known associates
All
preferably
right, don't
dead.
get any ideas about Bonnies, guys. All right.
Had a
I mean, that's
19
500
lock-
gold total if one of you turns them in.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be getting any ideas.
What's this
Assuming you
lockbox?
have the lockbox too.
Yeah.
What's this lockbox they're talking about,
Do we
Vapor?
have the lockbox? I can't recall.
We have
I
to
don't
be
recall a
delivering.
lockbox.
We're
Well, I
delivering
mean,
something to the lady, right?
We don't know about a lockbox. I don't think.
Well,
Vapor looks around like I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's have the wrong guy.
okay, so again, if you want any of this stuff, take it. Or you're
Anybody,
otherwise you're gonna have to leave it.
Silver dagger.
Anybody use studded?
No.
No.
It
Anyone
isn't.
use-
It is an
We do-
upgrade over regular leather.
Yeah, give me a point. But if no one else needs it, I'll take it.
Silver
Yeah,
dagger
definitely.
might come in handy sometime.
Yep. Shall we keep it as a party treasure, or what do you want to do?
Oh no, someone's got to drag it into their inventory.
Do I have? I have a dagger action. It's not gone yet.
Well, yeah, I mean that's because you have one in your inventory. It's
Okay.
not so much. If you add this over, it'll be a dagger action too, I believe.
Yeah.
If
I'll
you
just
equip
hold
it.
and we can sell it. Just you got to remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Well, some creatures it's useful against, right?
I wonder if-
Absolutely, it's a
Yeah,
silver
sure.
dagger.
Yeah.
So if you are proficient in crossbow, are you proficient in hand crossbow, or you need to learn?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm proficient in.
So in 5e, it'll say like simple weapons or martial weapons. I believe a crossbow
Is martial.
is martial, yeah.
Ranged.
So if you're proficient in martial weapons, you can use it.
Interesting.
Where is that? Under proficiency? Skills?
Uh,
Trying to get used to the oh wait, maybe just bard.
It's under
abilities, maybe.
abilities, proficiencies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like Kale can
It
use
says
this.
hand crossbows.
Well,
The
there you go.
silver-
And that might be handy for a bard. They have a little bit of range to them.
Cook
Yep.
says I could use it, but I would dare not fight anybody from a distance.
So
Yeah,
maybe you should grab the crossbow, the bolts,
yeah,
and
I
the case.
think I will. I think I'll grab the. Oh, hang on. Let me get to my inventory page.
Yep.
Crossbow, hand.
Yeah,
I
and then
guess the bolts, right?
Yep. And I mean the case, whatever, it doesn't really matter.
Case. And
I
let me
would-
just see what the weight is. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, George, do your shift and your
Oh, that's right.
other crossbow bolts.
Shift. Boop.
There you
There
go.
we go. All right.
How about these rations? Anybody need any more rations? Cook has 10.
And then you can just kind of do this with it.
Too many.
There you go.
You'll, Cook should take the. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I
feel
have like 18.
16.
Okay. I mean, Cook will take them, but
Take them. You're a big boy.
you'd think I was a hobbit or something.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. Having some range for a bird. Thank you.
And you all also found 43 gold pieces, 69 silver, and 26
Ah.
copper.
Wow. Ka-ching.
Uh,
We might want to check if that. Does anyone have a detect magic? Because we should double check that short sword if it's magical.
Perhaps the silver dagger too, but I do not.
I do not.
Yeah, don't have that
Okay.
available.
I mean, Cook says he can stick them in his backpack.
Yeah, let's take it just in case.
okay.
if that's the case, there were 2 short swords that, but I don't think those scouts would have had magic weapons. I think the rogue, if he was to have anything, would be a magic weapon.
He had the orders, so he had to be the leader.
Yeah, let's just make sure we take all his stuff. All right, I'm cool with that.
I believe you guys have taken everything.
Yeah, it's clean.
All
Okay,
right.
and we divided the treasure. The only other thing we really have to do here is this.
Feel some guilt about grabbing the silver dagger, which might have been good for Prayton's memories.
I took the note. I took the note for my memory.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because the silver dagger could actually come in handy against like undead stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Werewolves. Of course, if we meet those, that'd be kind of bad.
Yeah, we could at least prick them before we get mauled.
That's right.
I'm not afraid of any wolf.
That's a nice bug. It never actually gave you how much you need for the next level. Let me go in and fix that real quick.
Yeah, it's 900, I believe, for the next level.
Is it? Okay.
I think it is. I think I changed mine manually last time.
Yeah, it is 900.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
I just changed mine.
Okay, if you guys can go in and change your next level to 900, that'd be great.
Oh.
That way we can keep track of it.
Halfway, right? Just a little shy.
Yeah, just a little shy halfway. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hurry.
Time of day.
Yeah. I'm like, I got plugged twice. Doesn't look like anyone else really got hurt. You're gonna have to work on this.
Cook took quite a bit of damage.
That's true.
I've got a few berries if you guys want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Malik could use some.
Yeah.
Did you want a short rest, or does that we hold that for a different time, or I'm not quite sure how that works. To be quite honest.
Okay, so
I've got 10 I have to use up before nightfall.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead and use the berries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you guys like split them, or do you guys? So
How many do you have?
I have 10.
How much are you down, Malik?
9. I'm down 9 out of 16.
Take the 9 and is
Yeah.
anybody else wounded?
I'm just down 1.
Well, you take it.
Yeah,
You take the 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cook is only down 2, but when he rages, matter of fact, let me take the rage off since we're out of combat.
So you guys adjust your points, and I'll take them out of my inventory then.
Okay.
Thank you. Absolutely delicious.
All right. Excellent. All right.
Time of day.
yeah, I'm trying to remember. I have a note on it somewhere.
I think it was. Maybe it was.
I think it was later in the afternoon because yeah, it was later in the afternoon. So it's afternoon. It's mid-afternoon. Let's just say.
We should probably continue on for a couple hours just to get away from the crime scene.
Yeah.
Now, you guys do not need to take a short rest. Is that the deal?
No, I
You're
think with the
continuing
good berries, I think we're good.
Okay.
Actually,
Everybody's healed except Cook, and he's only down 2, so he's gonna ride it out.
should we leave the bridge up? Is it that much useful to try and take the bridge down? I mean, they could just kind of wade across, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
except for a couple of spots, a human can cross. An average human can cross it by wading across. The dogs, obviously they're not as tall as a person, would get swept away a little bit, but a human, yeah, they could walk across it.
I'd rather put the time and effort into getting far away from here as we can.
If you can, though, I might just take a few moments if you have the spare, just to maybe conceal the bodies and maybe just try to remove any traces of battle as best I can for the time we have. Just if we're
At least get the bodies out. At least that, for sure.
Maybe we could.
Well, okay, so this fight moved all over the place. There's going to be, you feel there's going to be splashes of blood and roughed up turf and everything spreading across basically
Yeah,
a third of the map that you saw there. If you
Yeah.
want to actually take the time to conceal that, it's going to take several hours.
Okay, maybe just the bodies then, hey?
let's just drag the
Yeah.
bodies off. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to do with the bodies?
So isn't there more brush towards the south? I don't have the map up right now, but
There's more brush. There's kind of brush everywhere that
Wherever
you
the
can
closest-
drag them
yeah,
to, or there's
wherever the
a
closest
swiftly
streams.
moving stream, and bodies can float away.
Water.
Yeah, it's
Put
tough.
them in the water.
sounds good. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I hear
Okay.
banjo music. Yeah. That's what they did in
Even if they only go down a couple, 10 or 15 yards out of the line of sight.
Yeah.
It'll be like, oh, we got a bunch of blood spots here, but
Right.
maybe it's a wolf attack or something along those lines. You never know.
So the key question is there a second scouting group out looking for us, or is this like the lead one and maybe we bought ourselves some time?
Yeah, I
That's-
don't know.
that's
We
30.
definitely know somebody set them upon us. So
Oh, yeah. And they seem to move pretty quick. They're pretty light. I mean, as far as moving.
and that parchment, it called you out by name, Vapor.
Yeah, a little disconcerting, isn't it?
Hmm.
Well, I figure if you get some kind of box, then we'll help you deliver it. Whatever.
Okay, so let's just say, with how thick the forest is, you've probably got 3 hours, give or take, until you're getting close to dark.
Okay.
How long do you want to continue traveling before trying to camp for the evening?
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And then spend the
Give
last
ourselves
hour.
an hour to find a spot, decent spot.
Is exactly what I was thinking.
All right. Good idea.
Okay. All right, and
And we're getting close to halfway, right?
yeah, I'll
On
pull
that
the map.
game
I'll
trail?
pull up the
Okay.
map. Yeah, I'll pull the map up in a second. I just
All
want
right.
to, before I open up a map and make you guys place stuff up for camping, I
Sure.
want to see if you have actually any encounters overnight, just so I don't waste your time.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you move a couple hours down the game path, and you are able to find a good, what you feel to be a safe, secluded spot just off the trail.
Okay.
No problems whatsoever. And all 3 watches pass completely uneventfully, so you get a long rest.
Oh, nice.
All right. Very good.
Somehow, I don't know how that was possible, but the dice do what dice do.
We will take it.
Oh,
We will
sorry about
always
that.
take an uninterrupted long rest.
the first thing I'll do in the morning is burn one of my spell slots and
Oh.
reapply my mage
Yeah,
armor, which is
before I
already there.
do for the long rest, I'm gonna do another 10 berries for the night.
Okay. Let's see here. So we do have a map, and hopefully my token stays on the map this time.
Ooh. Far are we?
There
Oh, I
we
like
are.
the token.
And
That's
one
pretty cool.
second, I'll show you where you are because you have moved. This is where you were yesterday. All right.
Let's make sure we let me know before we leave, though, for the morning.
Well, this is fun. Can't grab my shield.
Is it a question of layers on the drawing?
Yeah, it is, but I'm on the layer.
Do you have the editing open?
I am edited, and I'm on the layer. It is unlocked.
So if it's unlocked, if you have to be on the ball on the toolbar in the top left, or you can't interact
What do you mean
with
the
it.
ball?
Like if the map's unlocked and you have the editing open, you have to like there's the
Oh.
different icons. You have to be
Like
on the
the
one
die?
on the die.
All the way to the left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the die.
So is that one active?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Oh, weird.
Yep, I'm on the die. What am I doing wrong here? Because it's actually a because it was bugging out before when I dragged a token on there. When I deleted all tokens, it was deleting the ones off the other maps that had a token on it. I don't know why. So
Oh.
I put an image asset on it. So
Oh,
and I should be able to move that around, I would think, because I've done it before.
Would think so
Well,
too.
yeah, whatever.
you could just draw an arrow and show us where we are.
Yeah, I'll just delete this. That obviously didn't work. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
No worries.
It's all practice.
Yeah, that's
Oh, sure. Now it highlights everything. Lovely. After I deleted it. Okay. So you guys are right there.
damn. Okay.
Okay.
Good progress. Good
We're getting
progress.
there.
Yeah, so you've crossed you actually as part of this, and that was around kind of where the stream was in the bridge.
Mhm.
You kind of crossed another trail.
Okay.
And I forgot to mention that to you because it's been 2 weeks, but yeah. So this is where you wake up in the morning. It is now day 4. So you guys, if you didn't need a good berry yesterday, you need to cross off a ration. I believe the good berry sustained you for a day.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'll take off.
Even just one.
Yeah, one is enough for a day.
Yeah, we should probably remember that next time and make sure everybody gets one next time. Just
Well, especially if you start running low on rations. But
Yeah.
you guys seem to have plenty right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
Cook's eating 2 a day though.
So he's good for the next 3 weeks.
Not berries, just the rations.
So as we're waiting for breakfast or getting ready, I'm going to do a little inspiring leadership, and I'm going to play a song, and I'm going to give everybody a little bit of a boost for the
Oh, nice.
perfect.
Very good.
boost for the day, just in case you run into any nasties.
Okay, so going to do this.
Prayton,
CDs are available in the lobby for sale.
Great. Prayton requests a funeral
Nice.
dirge.
Oh,
Should
I
all
like that
have
little
a-
thing.
Alrighty.
I like that. That's kind of cool.
I don't know what the hell Vapor was doing.
Oh,
Completely
weird.
oblivious.
yeah.
CD.
I was still playing my song, I guess.
I still need Kale to roll in the box or select the roll in the box.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so Praeton and Kale. You both hear, and you can't really tell where it's coming from because it's kind of echoing through the woods, but it's definitely behind you down the trail. You hear the faint braying of hounds.
Oh,
A very, very familiar sound.
I think we'll let the guys know they think they're on the trail again.
You know what though? We have more information now. Maybe we should drop some rations here before we run on.
Or tie vapor to a tree.
Or you think it'd do any good? I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
see if they sound hungry enough, they might be distracted.
If you want to do that, you're You're more than welcome
I
to
will contribute.
take some out of your inventory.
Yeah,
I'll contribute 2 rations to that.
So will I.
Okay.
I'll contribute 1.
All right.
I guess I can give up 1.
I can give 1 too.
That's a bunch, right? So
Yeah, that's a metric ass ton of food.
7, yeah.
But let's spread them out into different locations so they run them around in
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah.
Then they got to stop and get some and maybe fight amongst themselves.
The sound was a fair bit distant though. Like it didn't seem like they're on our heels.
They're not
Yeah.
close, but you can't tell exactly how far away they are because, forest and the sound of barking way off in the distance.
Well, there couldn't be a better time because it's the morning, right? So we could just go off at a lope and see if we can put some distance once we put down the food.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Is everybody here elves but me?
I'm Wood Elf. Yeah.
I
Yep.
think so. Elf here. Praeton's
We
an elf.
have
Half elf
Oh.
here.
I'm a
we have 2 half elves, an elf,
Suddenly we all look at Cook and say, "How
a
did you get in this
dwarf,
party?"
and Praeton is Praeton.
He looks like an
We'll just
elf,
leave it
but
at
he's
that.
got a gray
So, yeah, one
gray
dwarf.
pallor.
You're a what?
Look like an elf, but I've got like a grayish skin pallor.
Okay.
Hmm.
And
Like a ghost elf.
all right, so we got a wood elf, a Malachi's half elf.
Yes.
Okay.
Vapor's half elf.
Wow. Okay. Just curious.
One of these guys doesn't belong with the others.
So it's the spice of life.
That's right.
That's right.
We also don't hit like you do in a battle, so.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
We provide the spice, you provide the meat.
So let's keep motoring. Hopefully
Yeah,
it's a good
motor.
day to travel.
Okay, so you travel for about an hour and none of you can hear the hounds anymore.
Could be that.
Maybe dropping the rations worked, maybe not, but you don't hear anything.
Well, I said we continue on.
So about 3 hours later, you're approaching midday now, and on the map, you're making good headway. The trail was pretty clear. About there, midday.
Oh, good deal.
So the path that you're on, for the last several minutes, let's say 15 or so, has kind of been getting narrower and narrower. The game path has, and the trees have been growing in around you. It's kind of gone from 8 or 9 feet wide at points, before you're deep in the brush, to about 3 feet wide now. And there's sharp razor vines climbing over the smaller bushes and trees. Think kudzu and
Okay.
Do
south
you recognize this
in
as
the south of America, except super sharp razor vines. You know what
Okay.
razor vines are. I mean, if you're an elf, a half elf, or you've ever been outside, you know what a razor vine is. So in front of you on the trail, as it gets really narrow, a large tree that looks and appears to be a maple has fallen and taken a few smaller evergreens down with it. So the resulting deadfall that you see on the trail here, it's about 6 feet tall and about 5 foot wide at the narrowest point. And razor vines that have grown in the area have completely covered the deadfall. So I'm going to put up a map here for you.
Okay.
As soon as I find the damn thing.
So there could be
And your marching order is the same, I assume?
yeah.
Yeah.
Think so,
Okay.
yeah.
Archers behind the deadfall.
It's a little narrow here, so what I'm going to do, you can really only go single file ish. is I'll drop you guys on the map, share it, and then go from there.
Okay.
Not quite single file, but close. And I'm going to share this and open up the grid and then display the grid and then let you guys move yourself into a square, put you where you want to.
Oh, narrow map.
You all can see the map, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Just popping in now. Yep. There's the deadfall.
And these trees, you can see the trees in front of you, but like you can't see through the trees. It is almost impassable and it's just razor vines everywhere. So now that you can see the map, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the grid for you.
What we should do is
And then just pop yourself in a square, please.
yeah. If we were like a cheer team, we could get 2 people to create stirrups and kind of toss people over the deadfall. But then the last 2 have got to figure out how to get over.
Yeah, I mean it's 6 feet high, and there are razor vines on the other side of the trees, on both sides of the trees. You're going to be hard pressed to toss somebody over it, even if you had a halfling in the party.
Well, Cook will definitely step up and start with his axe clearing the vines.
Okay, hold on one second here.
I wonder.
Just want to do this, and
Is it completely impassable on the sides? Like, could we, like,
yeah, if you try to push around it, you're going to be pushing through razorvine. It's as thick as kudzu and the southern states of America. I don't know if you've seen how that crap grows over mountains sometimes, where it completely covers for miles.
Yeah, you can't get through it.
But that's basically what it is. And instead of just crappy smelling trippy up vinies, this is stuff that's sharp and will slice you up. So I went ahead and put initiative order on this. Just so there's a few things that are going to be going on here. So I want to make sure that we're kind of keeping track of that. So Praeton is the first to act.
Okay, I'm going to move up, look at it, and say, guys, well, I can get to the other side, but I don't know how that helps the rest of you guys.
Okay. Just after you finish moving to where you are, if everybody can go ahead and roll for me.
well, we could certainly. I could start handing out some guidance.
I just Googled the same thing, Lee.
Yep.
I was going to send you guys a picture. I'm very familiar with it, but this
Yeah.
stuff covers everything.
Put a picture in the
Yeah, in the general.
Right. Yeah, and it grows over trees, it grows over everything, and it grows several feet a day at times.
an area behind my backyard. Yep.
Okay, so I mean, more than half of you hear it, so I'm going to assume you point it out to everybody else. But you definitely can hear the braying of numerous hounds echoing down the trail behind you, and along with it, you can hear the faint sound of You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay, all right.
All right. I thought I had it off.
Making sure you weren't choking to death.
It's
So,
okay, Vapor. We'll be all right. We'll be okay, Vapor.
all right. So with the sound of numerous hounds echoing in the distance behind you, you can also hear the faint sound of several voices, close enough that you can almost make out words.
We definitely need to get on the other side. Then we can fire on them. We need to get up on the other side. What if we can?
So,
So we're pretty much
We're in a
pretty much
cul-de-sac here.
cul-de-sac. Yeah.
Yeah,
We really
right.
can't get to the side.
Well, it's only been the last 15 minutes or so. Maybe we should rush back toward them and like take it to them.
How far have we been traveling that the path is narrowed? A mile or 2 miles?
it was closing in on you over the last 15 minutes or so.
Okay. So a good mile,
Mm.
roughly, at least half a mile. So not something that we could just like go up 100 yards, and open and get opening. So that answers my question.
I mean, I mean, you can kind of guess that they're not more than 15 minutes behind you for damn certain. You follow what I'm saying? If you were moving it, they're
So we
closer
got so
than
much
that.
time to get over this blockade here, so to speak.
And how tall is the tree?
6, I
It's
think.
it's I mean, obviously it ebbs and flows, but let's just say it averages about 6 feet tall. And even at its narrowest point, the deadfall itself is 5 feet wide, but there's razor vines grown
Right.
a couple
Yeah.
feet around it.
The ground is really packed. There's no way to go through the ground.
You're gonna have to push through razor vine, and then you don't know how far the deadfall extends through the trees and vines to the
Yeah.
across the trail either. So any way you look at it, you're either going over this thing or trying to bushwhack through the razor vines, or going back down the trail you came from. So that said, Praeton, are you done with your turn?
Yeah, I was just saying, guys, I can get to the other side with
So
my
you could be potentially
teleport.
last.
That's right.
Maybe you could get help. So if we had 2 people,
Can you let us know how wide it is, maybe?
I'm where that arrow's pointing is the narrowest point.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
How deep
roughly 5 feet wide, 6 feet tall, right there, with
Okay.
vines on either side of it. Keep in mind.
Right.
huh,
Hang on just a second.
You can kind of see the trees in there. I covered them with too many vines when I drew this map, but yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
So we're familiar
How
with these vines, right? These razor wires, or we're kind of familiar with them.
You know that they're gonna slice you up pretty good if you try to force your way through them without
Can
completely
we burn
tearing
them
the
off the
earth.
tree? Can we burn them off the log? Do we know
I'm-
if they
the-
burn rather around?
well,
They're
actually,
green. They're not dead.
Right.
actually,
So it's going to be like any kind of green.
But I
Trying
mean,
to burn any kind of
will they
green.
wilt enough to where they're not as dangerous? Perhaps if the torch or something where
I'm
How
willing to
about
try it.
taking out a blanket
curl.
and see if we can kind of cover a little bit? So if that gets partially,
well, that's what I was going to say. Cook pulls out his bedroll.
I've got a blanket I can use.
Mm,
Um,
like a
and
mat.
I would guess that it's probably, I don't know. What do you think? Bedrolls are like maybe a couple feet wide by maybe 6 or 7 feet long,
Yep. Got one
roughly.
too.
I'm guessing. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to at least
Drape it.
whoever's taller than Cook is say, hey, take my bedroll, throw it across the log. And then when that happens, I will take out my grappling hook.
Yeah.
And I will toss it over the log and try to
Cinch it.
climb, get it cinched tight, and climb over using the bedroll as some protection against the razor vines if I can.
Okay,
Give it
so
a shot.
I'm going to
know-
pause you right here. We're in initiative order. So you really only got about 6 seconds or so to decide before you have to pass your turn.
I will
So-
get out my bedroll.
Right now it's
Oh,
Kale's turn.
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
gonna take
You
out.
can no, you guys can communicate the whole time. It's fine, but it's limited, right? Because we're kind of moving along here in 6-second clips, so to speak.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the blanket, kind of throw it over top as best I can to be as effective as possible. Then.
Well, you can't do it from there, so you're going to have to. This is
Move
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You can do that. It's very narrow here, but you're able to negotiate that without getting sliced up by the vines. Just treating it as difficult terrain. You just kind of have to tiptoe along the edge of the vines.
How
But you're
tall are
fine.
you? How
I'm-
tall is KO?
5'10".
Okay.
Okay. And you're gonna do the bedroll thingy too?
Yeah.
So your action is going to be pulling that bedroll out this round of your backpack or off your backpack or whatever.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And you can go ahead and advance.
Okay. I will pull out my backpack and pull the bedroll out and hand it to Kale and say, here's another one.
Okay.
And then I will use my movement, position myself in the back in case somebody comes down the path.
You're not going to be able to get that far. You're going to have to, any way you look at it, you're going to have to pass through your allies or
Right.
avoid the
Fair
vine.
enough.
You can get to the left of Malik. So right there.
And sorry, Mike. I guess I'm going to half a square there.
That's
Can I-
fine with me.
You're fine. You're up against the edge of the deadfall. That's perfectly fine where you're at. I know what you're doing there.
That's perfect for me. No problem.
Okay.
All right.
Vapor.
So if Cuck moves and Kale's doing the moving, I'm going to move here to support him, helping if I can put the bedroll over. If not, I'm just gonna stand by the deadfall.
Okay. That's fine. You can assist with that.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
That's going to be skirting along the edge is going to be difficult terrain. So that's where you can get right there.
So 5, 15, 25. Toss Kale my bedroll.
Okay. All right. So you guys are, he's now covered in bedrolls.
Cozy.
3 bedrolls. Yeah.
He's going to sleep.
All righty. Okay. So you can go ahead and advance.
Okay.
And it should be the next round.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
So this is
Alright.
what I'm, hold
You're
on here
covered in
one
bedroll.
second.
All right.
Let's do this. I need to make sure you actually have this. So this should only work for the people that have it, I believe.
Okay.
Did some of you get a pop-up? I think only one of you did, Kale.
I did not.
I don't see it.
Nope, no pop up here.
No pop up. Nope.
Okay.
Maybe that may be okay.
Okay, if you have the survival skill, roll me dice in the tower. The check in the tower, rather.
Can I roll it if I'm the jack of all trades? And
Yes, you can.
okay.
Okay. Cuck and Kale. Let's
Sidebar?
do it this way. Sidebar, real quick.
Kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the long narrow map.
Yeah. Yeah. Dungeon Alchemist, man. You can do a million things with it. Well, you can do more and more each time you update it.
I'm hoping it goes on sale for Black Friday next week, and I'll pick it up.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's like 1,200 maps on the workshop now.
And if you want to relay that to everybody else, it has to be on your turn. However, Kale does.
Move along, guys. They're not about 5 minutes behind us here.
Okay.
Wait, what do you say? I didn't miss that.
Oh, they're about they're within like less than 5 minutes behind us, and there's probably about like a dozen dogs and like almost the same of men.
All right, Cuck's got that.
Yeah, so basically, if he heard a dozen dogs and 10, what sounded like
Okay.
10 to 12 men with them.
Oh, jeez.
So
a
I'll,
crowd.
All right.
I'll
Yeah,
continue
sounds
with
like
the,
it.
with the bedrolls for my turn then.
Okay, so you're going to try to toss them over and position them over the deadfall to help you as best as possible.
Yeah, and then maybe start getting guys going across.
Okay, Cuck goes first. I mean, sorry, Cuck goes next. What are you going to do?
Get out my grappling hook with the rope and hand it to Praeton to hand over to Kale to see if he can toss the grappling hook over to help us give us some stability to climb over.
Very good.
Okay. Yep, that's cool. Go ahead and advance your turn.
Okay.
And move 1 square closer to him. There you go. Yep, that'll work.
Right. Perfect.
I'm just helping Kale if I can set up anything or set up the bedrolls.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just say between the two of you and the shuffling that's going on here, you get the bedrolls over the deadfall somewhat adequately.
Okay. All right.
And the next round, if you choose to use a grappling hook, Kale can throw it over and anchor it that round.
Cool. Advance.
Okay, Praeton.
I'm going to go over to the other side and throw my blanket on the other side to like cover the leaves, and so then I'm going to teleport over.
Okay, go ahead and cross your ability off, and boom, there you go. Hope you don't get hit with a grappling hook, and you are.
Oh God.
I won't do that to you, but you're good to you're good to go.
Your little grin and your laughter says, "I would though if it rolled a 1."
That's so true.
Right?
I mean, if you roll a 1, all bets
Like
are off.
double 1. It would have to happen.
Okay, so Malik is up.
Okay. Yeah, we need is this an open space right here in front of?
I mean, you're kind of in the vines there.
It's getting kind of thorny there, I think. I think that's why I'm backed off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't move too much. You can move 5, 5 feet, a little bit closer, half a square closer if you want to.
Well, but if it seems like we're going in the same turn order, so what I'm going to do is go 5, 10, 15, 20 this way to kind of keep the lane free for whoever can get over with the rope, because it's not yet time for me to do the rope. Yeah.
All right, you can advance.
Okay.
Now
it's time to do the rope.
Okay, so you all can hear this now. They're close enough.
All right. These are 6-second turns, so if they're 5 minutes away, we get 50.
Yeah.
Turns.
Well, that's what you guessed.
Yeah. No problem.
No, you guys are good. Nope. You can definitely hear them all. You can all hear them now, but they're not. You don't feel like they're going to come around the trail on you in this round, anyways.
Right. Well,
Right.
I'm going to step up and again block the trail as much as I can right now.
Okay.
Vapor, first one to go. Ready?
I'll head over if it's time to go over. I mean, I don't know if we're set up yet for it.
Give me a chance
okay,
to put the blanket on this side.
I'm just supporting Kale as much as I can to get that whole one side, because I'm thinking it's a 5-foot wide side where walking across from Kale that's going to be covered, not the whole 10 feet, correct?
Well, you guys have now positioned basically 4 bedrolls over this.
Okay.
The grappling hook is not over yet because Kale has it. However, there are bedrolls adequately covering the vines on both sides.
Okay, cool.
If you tried to traverse it without your bedrolls, you probably would have only been able to move one at a time over. But the added protection that has added is probably allowed 2 of you to be able to move over it at the same time now. So if you want to
Okay.
start traversing it without the grappling hook, you can.
I can start traversing it, sure. So maybe just 1 square like that, you're saying?
Yeah. We'll do it like this. Just move yourself here. I'll just cancel that. I'll move you.
Sure. Oh, okay.
You can see out of that, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Not
All
much
right.
so.
Okay.
Right. So
All
am
right.
am I up high then? High above? I'm above them, correct?
You're above them. I used a pit occluder here because I didn't know how else to restrict the movement through it.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
But okay. So what? Can you give me a dexterity check? And you could do
Sure.
it in the open, or
Okay.
acrobatics check, or dexterity, whatever's better for you.
Oh, let's see. Oh, probably acrobatics, I'm guessing. Oops.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought it would go
So
on that other 18 there.
as you're moving across, you kind of slip a little bit, and you slide into the vines some.
Okay.
Fortunately, you have these blankets down, so you're not going to get sliced up too bad. So I'm just going to roll this out in the open here and
Sure.
divide it by 2. So basically, it's giving you resistance against it.
Okay.
That's how I'm going to play it.
That's cool.
So I'm going to round down. You take 2 damage.
All right.
I'll take care of it. Okay.
So am I kneeling now or I'm still standing or?
You just kind of slid off the bedroll
Okay.
and scraped yourself through the vines pretty good. You're still traversing along the deadfall just fine.
Did I slip where when I hit the bedroll, I slipped on the bedroll, or did the whole bedroll kind of slide on the?
They're thorny vines and like razor vine, like razor. You know what I mean? The bedrolls are hung up in there pretty good. You're gonna have a hell of a time if you want to get them out, getting them
Okay.
out again. But
Well,
yeah, you're there, and that's where you are this round,
I'm
halfway
going to
across the
mention to
deadfall.
everyone else that it's a little slippery if you jump up, in case that helps them with their checks. I don't know if that will, but tell them to beware of being slipped. That's it. I will advance.
Okay. Looks like I can get into position beside KL behind Vapor. That's what it looks like to me. Don't think I'll be able to go yet. So
You can move. You can start moving across as soon as he gets out of your way.
right. So once he's
Next round,
out of the way.
yeah.
Yep.
Or you can delay next round if he goes after you.
I'm gonna move up so I can help Vapor clamber over the rest of it.
Okay. Oh, you have I forgot I had temporary hit points. You don't have any wounds at all, Vapor. You just lost 2 temporary.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
You'll let
Well,
me
that's helpful.
how far I can go, Mike.
You can get. You're gonna start moving across.
Yeah.
Same deal with you. Just give me a dexterity check or acrobatics. And you pass it. You do not have any problem getting to where you're at. However, that is as far as you get.
Oh. So
All right. So let's pause here. We've been going for an hour and a half, and
Okay.
let's take. What do you guys want? 5 or 10? What do you need for bathroom
I'll go with
breaks?
5, but whatever you guys want to do is fine with me.
Whatever. 5's good for me. If
Yeah.
All right.
anyone needs more, speak up.
Let's take 5.
All right.
5's
Okay.
good. Great. Thanks.
those fancy dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have them the next time I DM.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different colors and such. This one is Storm.
Do that one again.
That one's Storm. There's lightning and lights and life, frost, fire.
Even if you don't buy the dice packs, if you go into your options,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
can
you can.
it'll automatically roll what the defaults are, the elemental basics based on
Mm.
your attack type.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Is like frost.
So, Mike, are you picking up maps on Workshop for Dungeon Alchemist as well, or are you making all your original ones?
So far they've been mine. There's something I have planned later. That's one I picked up, not from workshop, pre-workshop,
Okay.
um, from Discord that I tweaked heavily.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
but for the most part, they've been mine.
Yeah, I find myself if someone's made a really nice shop and I don't want to take the time for it, I'll just pull that down, make a couple changes, and
Absolutely.
someone did a really nice 4-story library, and I'm not going to put that much time into it, but it's a beautiful arcane. I think that's the one I shared with you, Lee.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, why would anyone put that much time in? You could use 1 floor, 2 floors, that kind of
I know.
stuff. It's amazing.
Like the inn was the first map I ever tried. So I did
Yeah.
that one. But yeah,
Okay,
there's a
cool.
lot of good inn maps out there.
Oh yeah. I wish I came up with a decent for grasslands. There's not a good grass like where you got kind of like a waving grass that's about a foot or 2 foot tall, something like that. That'd be kind of nice. Not that I found
Yeah,
anything.
that would be cool.
I know they're working on the winter one now, I think, for
Yeah,
the
I
next
saw that.
release.
You'd
Yeah.
almost have to take some of the plants and just use the paint tool and paint them across a
Yeah,
blank map.
right. It'd just be nice if you could paint some grasslands and put a couple trails through, like something's being tracked. But I think it's just going to keep improving over time.
I think you're right. Yeah, I uh
Well, like
I just go ahead.
no, you were talking first. Sorry.
I was just saying I really enjoyed the just tinkering around with it and seeing what's there, and
Hmm.
I got to get more involved with the like Mike's stream effect, the water effect that he put in the last map. That was I got to get better at that.
Yeah, I've been adding after Mike did. I started adding the FX in there too, and so I've been adding some rivers too. I wish I had a little better looking mist or fog one.
Yeah, you've got to. I usually use clouds instead of the mist for mist,
Okay,
and
all
then
right.
adjust it because I think it looks better.
Yeah, it just
But-
didn't.
So here's an idea for mist or cloud. So layer a mask in there
Hmm.
and have it go. Let's say just for conversation's sake, have the first one go left to right. Then layer another mask on top of it
Oh,
and have that one go right to left, and you get more of a mist circular effect.
that's true. And actually,
That's
if you mask one layer, you can copy the same layer and have the same mask and change
and just
the motion. Yeah,
shift your motion. Yep.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
it's
That's
not
right.
back.
It'd be nice when they add sound to Fantasy Grounds.
So I asked that in Fantasy Grounds Academy last week, and Laroon came back and said that they actually said something about it the week previous, and they're hoping by first of the year.
Oh,
He said it's down to like licensing and some small odds and ends.
okay, good. That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
I'll have to see what the update was for today because it was a pretty healthy update today.
Yeah,
The up,
Yeah, I updated twice today because I updated and then I was doing some stuff, and then when I got out, I had to update again.
Okay, it's 4.3.1. That's today. Comprehensive list.
Malik back?
Oh, you can now. Dice size can now be adjusted between 80 and 120%. So you can change the size of the dice. I think folks were complaining it was too big. I think there are a whole bunch of things here. Let's see. I'll just drop it into.
I think we're all here.
Yeah, just drop it into Discord. The 4.3.1 update.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Change your dice size.
Okay. Well, all right. I think we're all here.
All right.
Yep, sorry, had a little wife aggro there. Okay, so we're at the start of a new round here. I'm just gonna chat box this one.
Okay.
And then I am going to also do this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Like they veered off to another direction or something?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Does anyone have any oil? Cook, you must
Like
have oil.
fire?
I've got one oil.
I'm thinking we set the blankets on fire after we're done.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
This
my
will be
thought
all
for
pinned
sure.
down. Yep.
I do not.
Actually, I've got 3 oils of 3 flasks of oil.
Okay,
Nice.
Brayton, Malik, Kale. I'm going to assume you're going to share this with everybody,
Yes.
but so I'm just going to put it in the chat. And obviously, this is off in the distance in the trail behind you, but you can hear and make that out.
So
And then
it could be, it appears that something's on our side. Uh-huh. There.
Oh.
Is that
Cool
the
by the
same
bay.
laughter we heard before?
um,
We heard that somewhere.
similar, very similar. Similar sounding, maybe a different voice,
Okay.
so to speak. Um, does anybody actually who speaks
find
Sylvan?
out.
If you speak Sylvan, you recognize that. You recognize a hint of Sylvan speech
So I
with it with the snickering.
I do not.
I
do.
believe. Okay, I think Malik does.
Yeah. I've got Elvish and Sylvan. Yeah. So, and little Celestial. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds to me like these are pixies, right? I mean, it sounds like they're. I mean, just by the guessing by if they're messing with them, that's something that pixies like to do.
Don't
Okay,
care what they are. Let's go.
But I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah. Anyway, let's make use of their fine aid. Yeah. Keep getting over the deadfall.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
So I positioned to help Vapor.
Could be stones, could be pixies. Yeah, figure it out later. Let's see. So it's still on vapor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna keep trying to go over as quickly as I could.
Okay.
Killing myself.
Go ahead and give me a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Am I able to help him?
Yes, and you can do it with advantage.
Oh,
It doesn't
Oops.
matter.
just roll twice.
You're fine. No, you're fine.
Okay.
You make it across, no problem.
All right. I'll have you move me.
Yep. I'm just gonna kind of. There you go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Praden.
No problem.
All right, and that's your turn, so you could advance.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's right.
Not a problem.
I'm so happy to make it over.
Cuck, what are you doing?
I am backing up. I'm
You have
running through.
you have animal handling, right?
I do.
While you're backing up, give me a handling check in the tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that all you're doing?
Okay.
I'm telling Kale and Malik to go ahead and get across.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do. If Vapor's now clear enough, and if the rope is free, I'll use it. If Kale's still got the rope, then I will just.
I don't think he ever tossed the rope over, so he's just
No.
got the grappling hook.
So I will attempt to climb up as best I can.
Yep. Give me an acrobatics check.
And not my forte. Here we go. In the open or in the tower?
In the open's fine. You're going to know if
In the
you
open.
get caught by a vine or not.
Nice.
Andrew, good?
Yep.
No problems.
Oh, and as a let me see if that's if it's a bonus action that I got to kind of check here. Guidance is come
It's
on,
an
show
action.
me. That's an action. Well, never mind. Okay, then I will just pass and I'll say good luck, Kale.
Okay, so
Oh, that's
I'll
the-
get you to move me how far I can go, Mike.
Yeah, you just if you're jumping off the other side or sliding down the other side, you're perfectly fine, and I'll move you.
So is that considered my movement? Do I still have an action?
Yeah, it's just going to take your whole movement to negotiate this without getting ripped to shreds by it.
And the action as well, like?
Yeah, it's a full turn. Well, it's 2 turns to get across it. The blankets and everything's just helping you. There you go.
I'm gonna move back and check down the trail, see if what's ahead of us.
Okay, perception.
There.
Give me 1 sec. Sorry, making that up on the fly. The text, that is.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Look around.
That's what you got.
Okay.
Dwayne.
Okay.
Okay. Is there room to continue moving over the deadfall? Let's see, vapor is there. Yeah, it's like that's all I can actually see. So
I mean, you can scooch down. I mean,
scooch down.
You know what I'm saying? He's already through it, so you can slide down and get free if you want to continue. Just make me another
Another acrobatics check, which
Yep.
is really a dex check for me, but
I can
Yeah,
help
yeah,
if
yeah.
that helps.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna help him down there,
I'll try to help him as much as I can.
yeah, do it with advantage.
advantage on acrobatics.
Yep. All right.
Ah,
Yeah, he helps you, but you kind of get dragged over the vines a little bit, and it hit you pretty damn good. And thank God the blankets were there. You would have gotten sliced open pretty bad. But you know, you had all those inspiring speech, so somehow the speech that you were given has inspired you to kind of somehow still avoid the vines. Your temporary hit points are gone.
okay.
Oh,
You
hey,
took.
Hey,
You would have
follow up.
taken. You would have taken. It's a D10 damage. I rolled a 10. You get resistance because of the blankets.
Wow.
yeah.
You had 5 temporary hit points, so now you have 0 temporary hit points, but you're full health.
Do you want to put me somewhere?
Yeah,
The trade-off there.
I accidentally stacked you
We're all
guys.
on top of each other, and so that is movement and action. So it's kind of all combined.
Okay.
Yep.
Here goes nothing, boys. Here comes the bowling ball. Could I potentially do what I'd like to do is step back and take a running start since I'm 5 foot tall and use my athletics to try to leap up as high as I can to get over.
Sure. I mean, you're
Yeah.
short, but it's really only 6 feet tall. So let's see what
Okay.
happens here.
He's gonna bound over.
Yeah. Good job with that. You hit the top of it, no problem. Unfortunately, your sheer mass and weight causes the blanket that you're on to push through the vines and a lot of the thorns and laser-like things push through,
believe that.
slicing you.
Yep. Oh well.
So,
See what
okay,
happens.
you still get resistance from it.
Oh sure.
Yeah, might as well use those up first.
You take 3 damage, so that's 3 of your temp. You're at 2 hit points. I mean, sorry,
Okay.
2 temp left,
Gotcha. All right.
and that's your turn.
Yep. These bedrolls seem to be fairly snagged in the razor vines. I would imagine.
You're not getting them out.
Especially now that you've jumped on them.
You're definitely not getting them out, and even if you
Yeah.
did manage to get them out, they're probably not going to be very good for bedding
Or
anymore.
shredded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not as concerned about use again as just taking them off. But if they're so, after everybody clamoring over them and they're so tangled in there, I will not go after them.
We're gonna burn them.
You can probably safely guess after your belly flop onto the top of the bedrolls that anybody trying to cross this way after you is not going to have the same kind of advantage that they gave you.
Oh,
Fair enough.
cool.
That's good. All right, I will pass.
Okay, so like if we burn these things, not so much so no one else can use them, but will that deter people coming behind us, or like do you have to worry about?
I would leave them. I wouldn't burn them
Leave 'em. Just
if
leave 'em.
they're. I don't. Yeah, if we burn them, we might burn the vine away and make it easier for them to cross. Plus, let them know that we're 100% here.
Yeah, because they might see this smoke. It might overcome whatever illusion was just cast in our favor.
Yeah,
to
fair
lead them
enough.
away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm underneath, so I'll move out of the way a little further,
Okay.
but I can't grab my token.
You're underneath vapor.
Alec,
I somehow stacked your tokens and can't resolve it, so I don't know.
can Malik move?
Yeah, I could probably move his.
There we
You
go.
Hey. There's a kale in your backpack.
You are.
And I'll be taking a look down the.
Does it appear that Vapor needs help coming over? like a maybe an assist?
Vapor's already over.
Oh, okay. So I'll start moving. I don't know if I can move through those two, but I'd like to move.
Yeah, I mean, once you get 10 or 15 feet down, it widens up enough to
Okay.
where it's two abreast again.
All right. I'll try to get past Braden maybe if I could. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Thank you. And then advance.
Hey guys, I saw something up in the trees, so keep an eye out.
Okay.
Whoa.
That sounds interesting to me because we don't know if it's good, it's bad or good. It might, yeah.
Okay, it is Praeton's. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your movement. There we go.
No. Okay. Back to vapor.
That was quick. I think I will go like this and then up to here. Work my way down and advance.
I'm asking Praeton about whereabouts did he think he saw something?
I point up into the trees.
It was on the north side, high up in the trees. So it was whatever it was he saw. He just since I whispered it to him, he just heard it. He didn't actually see it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move there, and then I'll just try to hide.
Okay. Why do you think you're hidden?
Okay. So, do I know the name of the fairy queen of sprites and pixies? Like, that'd be a thing I could do a quick check for on my Arcana. Having to do with fairies, I should have advantage. So,
Yep, sure. Go ahead.
for the tower. Like, I just want to know if I can identify the creature that I heard with the musical laughter, the melodic laughter, and then, and if it's what I think it is, first I'm like trying to determine that. Then I'll see if I know their queen.
Okay, so you feel like you should know what it is, but it was just a little too far off into the distance for you to be completely sure.
Well, I'll take a risk and I'll say in Sylvan. Yeah. So yeah, in the name of Queen Mop, thank you for helping us.
Wait, did you just invoke the Winter Queen?
No, it should be the
Mob is
oh wait,
is
okay,
the
so
Queen
yeah.
of the Winter Court.
Then
She's
I
the
don't I
bad
want-
fae. She's the bad fae goddess.
I don't want
Oh,
to do that. I'll say the summer court
it
because
starts
yeah,
snowing.
yeah. It's like
Either way, it doesn't do anything.
all right. Anyway, and then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, 35, 30. Good enough. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll put myself in a square.
Yep.
There we go. And pass.
Where you going? I'm sitting up here like a stuck pig.
Oink, oink.
Pulling vines off myself. Trying to get down the other side.
Okay. Go. You have to give me a acrobatics check this time.
That's fine.
You're kind of almost grappled. You're not grappled, but kind of almost.
That's about right.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, you get off, but you kind of hit, scrape, and scratch yourself on every vine on the way down.
Oh, that's great.
Fortunately, it only takes the rest of your temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
oh, that's not bad.
Damn
Then
vines.
a grappling hook comes flying over.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Are you going to stay here, or are you going to leave the area?
We're gonna
When you
move
say
on, I
stay
think.
here, you mean check behind us?
I mean, like, people are looking for you, and there's a large number of them. Are you going to set an ambush here, or are you beating feet and getting, GTFOing out of here?
Right.
It's a good question. I mean,
It's a
it
very
would
good
be
question. Is this like an ultimate pinch point here for us?
um, and
Well,
Little choke point or what?
Yeah,
actually, it's a
because
pretty good choke point, and we
probably
could potentially pick them off one by one as
Well,
they
if they
come
take
over the
even
log.
if they take damage, they come over.
yeah,
especially if we could get up higher.
Are the razor vines on this side as well?
Yeah, they are. They're everywhere along the trail here on this map.
Okay. Okay.
So the whole place is a choke point. But again, you heard a dozen or so dogs and a dozen or so people. I mean, are they?
Yeah, we don't know their makeup.
I mean,
if it's all casters, that'd be bad. Choke point or not, probably.
they might not be able to cast if they're taking damage from the
let's
razor
go.
vines.
I agree with Cuck. Let's keep moving.
okay. You all good with that?
Yeah.
Whatever the group. Anyone
Yep.
else?
Okay. No takebacks.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. It just went dark. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hoping to use the choke point as much of an obstacle as we can, and getting as much distance between us as we can.
So as I showed you earlier, this is about where you had gotten to when this occurred.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the path continues onward.
We trudge along.
Yeah. Boy, having a druid with entangle would have been nice there.
Oh,
But-
yes, it would have.
Or pass without trace.
Of course, if they had a druid with entangle, that would
Oh
be bad.
yeah, that would be really bad.
Well, it sounds like they're more rogues.
Yeah,
because
well,
they-
at least
they
that first
dream.
scouting group, yes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
still, though, I feel like we would need to get up. We wouldn't be able to see them unless we're up. We still need to get some height on them.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun.
I always love it when the DM says that.
So if you still have the map up,
Yep.
you've made some pretty good progress. The trail widens back up, and
Yeah.
you're able to move along till like pretty much late afternoon. But oddly, as you continue along in the forest, you kind of start to realize something isn't quite right. The sun that's been poking out through the tree canopy, it appears briefly to guide your travels, only to appear later in the wrong place when you look at it again.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Basically showing that you somehow got turned around despite your best efforts and what you think is expert navigation. And you really don't have to roll a survival check because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sudden, unearthly shrieks ring out from behind you in the trees.
Oof.
But as you look around, your precursory investigation shows that nothing is there. You also notice strange lights that kind of draw you down a side path to check them out, only to disappear just before you're close enough to find the source.
Holy cow.
And I'll put my very bad writing inside of the chat box there so you can reread it if you need to. And
All
this
right.
is
around as much as best.
Something's toying with us.
And then the lights just kind of appear everywhere in the forest around you, as well as a faint mist. And this is what you see.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
Well,
Was everybody able to see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Cool.
Very cool. We took out the
Okay.
Flonase.
So if you have Arcana, including Jack of all trades, go ahead and give me a check in the tower, please.
I'm assuming this
yeah.
is a Fey effect.
You
We're
can roll
looking
with
at-
advantage in this case, yes.
All right, here we go. In the
Okay,
tower.
let's see. Arcana in the tower.
Okay, so Malik and Vapor, you both realize that there's definitely magic at play here.
hmm
It's definitely a spell effect of some sort. You both of you kind of realize that this is almost like a dancing lights cantrip, but it's a little different. It's at a larger scope than what you would normally see, with a little extra to it.
Okay.
Closer to the source. No.
Now, I'm going to also request this. Is there a way to share an image with one person?
Yeah, just drag it to their icon.
Yeah, the portrait on
Oh,
the
okay.
Their,
yeah.
the top there.
Okay, perfect.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
So that would be
Do you have to drag it from the image folder or?
Oh, you drag like a little, like this says the Dark Woods, that
Oh,
little,
okay. Oh,
that
yeah, yeah,
little
yeah, yeah, yeah.
button. Just drop the
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
let's see if this works.
I like to use that when folks see something and others don't.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Does Kale see that image?
Yeah. I asked the other guys, do you see that same thing? It looks like a little, kind of like those spray things before, but more kind of like dragonish.
No, I don't see it.
What thing?
No, we don't
Cook
see
is
it. We're
grabbing
just-
his axe and looking around, just like
So-
"Hey,
Right.
Bear with me here.
he doesn't yell out, but in a louder than normal voice. Kill yourself.
Yep, 1 second here.
Oh.
I forgot to give you guys this earlier, and I don't want to forget.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Even better.
Did that give you the? Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Good to know. Yeah. I'm glad we did something smart.
Okay, so
Are we enveloped in this spell-like thing, or is it just in front of us? Or like
It's all around you in the
so we're like
forest
in
around
it.
you.
Do we feel any
Yes.
different other than seeing it? Is there any feeling or sensation we have, or we just like, oh, this is
That's
kind of
right,
cool?
You don't feel anything at the moment. However, I need And again, bear with me, please, gentlemen.
You're fine.
I didn't realize how difficult this would be without actually having something on the combat tracker to do. I think all I have to do is this. Damn it. Do I have to put it on the combat tracker, don't I?
But you don't have, yeah, but you don't have to identify it.
You have to show us. You can
You don't have
just
to show us. You can
Yeah,
leave it on the
it can
combat
be
tracker. We
invisible.
can't see
Yeah.
it if you don't make it
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah. All right. One sec. I think I'm going to be throwing up a map in a little while, and they're actually on that map. But one sec. Again, apologizing. Newbie DM crap. Okay. Everybody, give me victim dice.
Victim no.
20-sided, right?
Yep.
Oh, come on, if I can grab it.
Hey, where'd my
There we
20
go.
go? Can't find
And
my 20-sided. Hang on a second.
just disappeared.
Yeah, it's like missing. Oh, I know why. You can turn dice off. I didn't know that.
Nice.
Well, I didn't know that either.
I
Aren't you
just-
the wealth of knowledge tonight?
Yeah, well, I clicked on the box. I said, what does that do? Well, apparently it makes your dice disappear.
All right. Kale, give me a wisdom save.
Did that go to my turn?
We're not on the combat tracker right now in initiative.
I just wanted to make
order.
sure. I just saw
Yeah.
it, so no worries.
Yeah, that's still from last time. My bad.
No, that's okay.
1 second. I'm typing something out to you, Kale.
Okay.
Apologize for the spelling there.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna kind of head back the same way it came. So I'm starting to like just kind of meander back behind, just not saying anything, just turn around and head back the way we came.
Yep. So you all see Kale just turn around 180 and start walking down the trail back the way you guys came from.
We need to respond in turn.
Is he
as far
walking
as
past anybody in
comments, or-
particular?
No, just tell me what you're doing. He's just
Follow.
I'll try to
leaving you
block
guys
him.
behind him.
I'll try to block him so he doesn't go back. Going back to the log with the bedrolls.
He's heading in that direction. I mean, it's
Oh.
several hours away, but yeah, he's headed that way.
Dude, where are you going?
Yeah,
So I don't
I think,
respond. I just kind of focus just to head back.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, if you have Arcana, throw a die in the tower. Arcana check.
we're gonna stop him. Yeah, I figured as much. I will let everyone know. It's like I believe KL is under he's under a bit of suggestion or mind control by these fairy forces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can slow him down.
Yeah. Let's try and get him to say, "Hey, Vapor, we really need to go this way."
Yeah, let's head the opposite way.
He ignores you and keeps walking.
So yeah. I wonder if I think wait a minute. What can we do spell
Is he
wise?
running or is he
He's just
walking?
taking a stroll.
Well, Cook's gonna he's like, where are you going? And if he doesn't answer, and when he hears that they think he's under some kind of control, Cook's gonna go and try to grab him and turn him around and go,
All right, you know what?
Check out of it.
Vapor's gonna cast a sleep spell on him. Stop him.
Right. I'm going to try to persuade Vapor.
Okay, target
let's
him
not
and cast this. Are you going to interrupt his spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna be wait, Vapor. Like we don't need to do. It's like wait, Cook, wait, Vapor. Let's all just calm down here. And I'm trying to persuade Vapor. It's like, why don't we just sit down? Sit down right here in the middle of this trail. Let's talk this out. Let's just sit down.
Leaving.
But he's leaving. Yeah.
I'm trying to persuade him. I want to. I'm just do my best to persuade him not to go.
Well, you got 90 feet to persuade him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you think you're giving the most convincing argument and you've ever given, and it doesn't matter. He keeps right on strolling away from you. On that note, everybody give me a perception check again.
Okay.
All right. So
Except for me, right?
he did not.
No, you can do it too. You're moving down the trail, but
Oh, I see.
I know that's the power.
Oh no, it's persuasion. Hang on, perception. Well,
I mean, you can also. Well, okay. So 2 of you see this. So I'm going to do it this way. It is Malik and Praeton see this.
Oh.
Aha. Okay, it's labeled. Does that mean I recognize it? Pretty sure of it. It's like
I mean, yeah,
okay.
Everybody knows what those are. It's not.
Cook is still going to go try to grab Kale.
Okay. And
okay, so just roll a damn it, I can't remember what the hell the grapple is. Let's just do this. Let's just do your
strength.
Let's do your athletics check versus his contested by his either athletics or acrobatics, whatever's better.
Okay.
Because he is going to try to resist you and keep walking.
Okay. You want it in a tower?
No, you'll know the result. So go ahead and do it out in the open.
Oh, you kidding me?
I stepped it definitely.
Wow.
You go to reach for him, and he just kind of nimbly sidesteps you and keeps walking down the trail.
Wow.
While we're at it, Malik and Praeton, give me victim dice.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
BI. Not high enough.
Malik, wisdom save.
I haven't lost a victim dice yet.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Yeah.
Save. Wisdom save.
Just curse myself.
That's right.
All right. Saves. Wisdom. Any open?
Tower.
Oh, no. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Really doesn't matter. So all of a sudden, the rest of you just see Malik disappear, and in his place is a butterfly.
Oh,
Malik, you are now a butterfly flitting above the trail.
I'm a monarch butterfly.
Okay, you're a monarch butterfly.
there you go.
I'm like, this way, everyone. I don't know what that sounds like in butterfly. Probably just
What?
waving of my tentacles, and I start
Yeah, you got a new
fluttering.
language.
Down. I flutter in the way I believe we're supposed to go.
So one's walking away, one's fluttering.
Are we?
So
are we
one's
in-
fluttering away in the opposite direction of the person walking away.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just assume the next round has occurred, and I probably should have put this in initiative order, but it's really irrelevant. You're kind of in combat, but not really. So we've got Kale continuing to walk down the trail one way. Are you going to continue flitting down the trail the opposite direction?
Well, I'm gonna flip back, and I'm gonna be like talking to them and say, "Well, why can't you understand me? We need to go this way." And maybe
Yeah,
I will.
no one speaks butterfly.
Okay. Like, I'm gonna try to flutter in around Vapor's head and like
Fluttering code.
see if I can get him to turn around. Basically,
Okay.
interfere.
So did
All
I see
right.
him turn into a butterfly?
Oh, everybody saw it. Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna
right.
put my hand out and see if he maybe lands on. If he's enough control where he can land on my hand.
I
gonna
will
put
go
my hand out.
land. Yeah. Okay. I'll accept the handout, and I'll land on Kale's hand.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing? You land on his hand.
I want to roll an insight check to see if I would be smart enough to ask this question. I think it would be. I'm going to basically try to talk to whatever creatures are out there, but I don't know that I'm smart enough to think of that.
Did you actually see? You didn't actually see any of them, did you?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an insight check.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Sure.
So I'm going to be like, I'm going to reach into my pouch and grab a handful of gold coin and hold it out and say something like, "Forest creatures, we mean you no harm. Why are you doing this? Would you like us to pay to make our way through the forest? Here."
You actually hear a melodic response in common that says, "Go away, it's dangerous." Not sounding exactly like that, but yes. Almost a musical voice. Not quite, but yes.
Oh. It told me to go away. It's dangerous. Maybe we should follow Kale. What do you think?
And Kale's walking off to what we think is the old location, right?
To go away from this area. I think they're warning us.
Well, we've got Kale walking. I've got the butterfly in my hand. Let's follow Kale for a bit. See what happens.
I address the creature.
Okay. Have at it.
Hi, wondrous creature. We mean you no harm. Please release my companions from your potent magics. What is the danger that you speak of? Perhaps we can help you.
Do you promise to go away?
Yes, but you've sent my one companion back to danger. There's danger coming behind
He
us.
broke up.
You've sent our one companion, you're sending back to danger, because there's danger that's following us.
Good point.
When you say that immediately, I mean, like immediately, Kale regains his senses and stops walking.
Like, would I be disoriented, or would I realize I'm rocking away? I can turn around and come
You
back.
realize you were under some sort of a compulsion to walk away.
Aha.
So I'm gonna turn around and meet up with the party again.
Can we help you with the danger that you are concerned about?
The danger's too powerful.
Mm,
You'll surely die.
Can you lead us out of here?
don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
I'm gonna flutter over.
My
to
name's Pookie.
I stick the butterfly in my backpack just for laughs and giggles to see what happens.
The butterfly leaps away when you try to do that, and I'm gonna flutter over to Pookie, the fairy dragon, and try to land on it because I want attention.
Can you
Oh,
restore
I'm
my?
sorry. What was that?
I'm going to flutter over to Pookie, the fairy dragon, and try to like land on its nose.
Okay, so at that point, everybody can now see this. So I'm just going to share this.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
And then at the same time, and
Pookie.
Mookie, Tuki.
Wow.
Is there a ball player named Mookie?
hold
On
on a
to the next
second.
one. Cool pictures, man.
There's a hairy one named Wookie.
It's a Wookie.
It's a fire elemental. It's stuffing Tuki into a pipe. He's smoky.
So from the tree, kind of
Suki.
surrounding the trails around you, the trail around you, you see a violet fairy dragon that introduces itself as Pookie already. And Pookie points to the red one and says, "That's Zuki," but Zuki doesn't speak common.
Ah.
And then points over to the green one that's wrapped up in leaves as faux camouflage and says, "The one over there trying to hide in the leaves is my sister Tuki." So you have a red, green, and violet fairy dragon.
Very cool.
Could you help guide us past the danger?
It's really not it's really not avoidable. It's if you keep going this way, you're going to run into it. They prowl and patrol and hunt in this area.
What are they?
Can you
What is
explain
chasing you?
What if you could slow them down? That would be helpful.
Well, there are dogs,
Dozens.
dogs and men chasing us.
Yeah.
Flutter.
You could probably
flutter.
deal with them easily.
We have dogs and men chasing us.
Pookie interrupts you and goes, "Oh, the butterfly," and snaps her fingers or snaps her claws, and all of a sudden you're a person again.
Oh, nice.
Quickly from off of the
Sorry about that. I forgot.
nose. Yeah, so I don't want to harm Pookie if she's hovering or anything like that.
Yeah, you're not going to harm Pookie.
Yep.
Pookie's fine.
Okay, I kind of dusting off my robes. I thank you very much. You know, I've grown rather fond of this form, and yes, there are dozens of humans and even more dogs that are chasing us, and they mean to do us the worst harm imaginable. And this is why we must travel into danger this way in order to flee them.
So have we left the path? Or are we on the path right now?
You've been kind of going back and forth on the path. This isn't an area that's so crowded to where you can't venture off the path, for 10 or 15 feet in any direction.
I got you.
But you're just kind of in general on the trail or around it, and it continues in this kind of southwesterly, west southwest movement.
Pookie, have you seen us? Have you seen us come this way before? We seem to be lost.
You're not lost. I was trying to lose you, but you kept coming anyways.
Oh. So we should turn around and go back to the path and go which way? We want to go.
You don't know which way you walk?
It's the shattered stone.
I'm actually looking for my map again. We are actually headed towards the shattered stone.
Well, that's that way. And
Oh,
it points towards the southwest down the trail, which the direction you were traveling before all the nonsense started with the fairy dragons.
ah.
It's like,
Well,
yeah,
maybe we should just turn around and thank them for warning us, and we will bid them a good day. And
do you think they could send the danger back to the northeast, back up the trail? Certainly don't want them around. I'm sure you don't want them around you.
so
They-
who heard the giggling earlier
I
when
did.
the dogs went to different
Kale.
directions?
Kale did, I think.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely Pookie's voice.
Hmm.
Sounds exactly the same to you.
Oh,
Yes. So we want to thank you for that, by the way. And yeah, so be great if
Well,
you get to have some more fun with them while we just
Feel
zip
free.
on out of here.
well, if you keep going this way, it's not safe either. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what
Yeah.
what is the nature of the danger ahead of us again?
What's the danger?
There's a pack of jackals hunting, and they keep killing pilgrims and people following the game trail.
Hmm.
And we've been trying to stop them for weeks, and we can't. We can only distract them temporarily. But
Do you
their
know where
sense
they
of smell is so good that they always come back right away.
Hmm.
They're all over the woods.
How many?
She holds up her claws and then puts both of her clawed hands or arms toward you and goes, "That many, I think."
like
you
8 or
would
10?
you would ask you would think it would be best for us to leave and go back towards the Shattered Stone rather than help you with the jackals.
The jackals are towards this shattered stone.
Oh,
They're trying to
oh.
So, do you think? And I want to whisper this to the party members. It's like, should we dare to leave the game trail, go to the main trail around Shattered Stone to cut across to the game trail on the other side?
Well, we're supposed to be as hidden as possible, but I know what you're saying. Um,
If we could
so,
implore
so,
them.
so, just so I understand, they are trying to keep us from going towards the Shattered Stone because it's danger.
The
Right.
jackals.
The jackals, yeah.
Yes, they're trying to keep you from going down the path towards the shattered stone.
Okay.
We try and
You
push
think-
on through.
If they told us where their lair is, we could try to ambush them. Like, assume if there's a way around them. Say, we're ultimately headed for the beast marches southwest of Myth Drannor. Right? So
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, what are the prospects for going off the trail? Like, how does Kale feel about the progress we'd make and how the delay it would incur?
We wouldn't get lost, right?
You figure 4.5, 5 miles to the main
Yeah.
road if you were to cut out
Right.
of the forest as fast as you can.
Our problem
guided
is that
out.
we were on a mission for the Twilight Bard. Are you familiar with her?
Lady Twilight? Of course,
Yes.
everybody knows Lady Twilight.
We have been tasked to go see her with the utmost urgency. So we are trying to go the shortest way possible, and we've been told that this path is the way to go.
Perhaps you could help us with the jackals, and we would fight them, and maybe you could distract them with your magics.
Mm.
We work together. Yeah.
Well, that seems like a smart idea. Why didn't I think of it?
Well, we could work together.
You could confuse them, and we could battle them.
You didn't know if we'd be brave enough to undertake it. That's why you didn't
Well,
think of it.
I don't want to put my brother and sister at too much harm, but we can certainly try to help you if you are insistent on moving down the path.
Excellent.
We would ask that you stay outside of the battle and let us battle, and you help us from afar.
Yeah, help distract.
Yes. And then you wouldn't be put at risk.
And you can witness the success.
We owe you that much for trying to protect us.
Correct.
Yep.
She looks at her brother and sister, younger brother and sister, and back at you and says, "Okay." And all three of them disappear right in front of your eyes.
Oh,
Okay.
That's great.
Oh,
all right.
let's assume they're with us, and let's head down the path toward the
Yeah, I
shadow.
think
Yeah.
we go on our way.
And do you think when they said jackals, do you think they're talking about gnolls or
Maybe
what?
wargs.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we
Yeah, hard to
definitely-
tell.
Let's just hope
Yeah.
it's not weird jackals or jackal weirs or something. We'll need that silver
Yeah.
dagger.
That's right.
That's
Just
right.
keep passing that one silver dagger
Right.
around.
One little trick in before we get torn limb to limb, but yeah, it's
So,
cool.
are you guys
Notes?
going to continue down the trail?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 The best option. We don't have to break
Okay, so
our promise.
who are the front two in the marching order? That would be,
Normally Cook and somebody else.
looks like Cook and Malik. No, wait, sorry, Cook and either Vapor or Freyaton. You know what? You're side by side, so let's just say all three of you. All three of you give me a perception check in the tower.
Yeah, we do seem to be.
And this happens like 15 seconds after you form back up and get reorganized and start moving down the trail. Like, right away. Right away, Pookie reappears and says, "Wait, watch out for the..." Malik, you kind of notice it. Right in front of you, you almost stepped right through it, is a pit on the trail in front of you. Unfortunately, Cuck didn't see it until he was already falling.
Nice.
Yeah, you have danger sense.
I do.
So go ahead and roll me a save.
With advantage.
Yeah,
Can I
please.
try to reach out and grab him to hopefully
Drag you into.
You made your perception check so you can get out of the way.
All right.
So let's just go ahead and have Cuck here. And it makes sense. He was in the front anyways.
Oh, nice.
And somehow, just as you fall over the edge, you kind of catch yourself on the lip of this pit. So what has happened? A very cleverly concealed pit on the trail in front of you. And as you're taking this in, Pookie goes, "Oh, sorry about that. I should have warned you." And then she disappears. So it's roughly a 10-foot square pit that is roughly 20 foot deep. And at the bottom of the pit, you can see mutilated remains of some sort of humanoid.
Ooh.
From where you're at, you can notice that its entrails are missing, as are large chunks of meaty flesh.
Ooh.
Okay,
What are you doing?
These jackals dig pits.
Yeah.
So are they, like you said, are they were jackals or something along those lines?
I don't know.
Remember they said that the smell just brings them back. Is this their pit for the jackals, or is it the jackals' pit for us? I can't imagine them digging a pit.
Cook would be like, "Whew, that was close." Pookie, is this your pit?
No, the jackals dug it.
Oh, they
Okay.
walk upright?
Sometimes. Usually they're just jackals.
Good to know.
Okay.
So yeah,
Should we check this body?
you're kind of hanging over the edge there. Cook, give me a survival check.
Okay.
We can pull him up right before he falls in.
Yeah, I mean he caught himself. He's fine.
Okay.
From up where you are, you could definitely see that the partially eaten corpse in the pit. It does appear as though the bite marks were made by a canine. You can kind of tell. You've seen things savaged by wolves and jackals
Okay.
before. So
Okay.
you also notice that the corpse appears to be an elf.
Oops.
What kind you really can't make out. And yeah, it has a backpack.
Oh, it does. Is it armored, or do I see any weapons?
There is armor, but it is mutilated, and it looked like it was like leather of some sort, but it is just savaged. In the backpack, hanging out of the backpack, you see the hilt of something.
I'm wondering. Cook says, I wonder if these are were creatures. I wonder if this elf knew about it and had weapons that could attack it. If you would like, I can wrap a rope around myself and you ease me down, and I can see I can bring the backpack back up. I see a hilt of a sword or something.
Yeah, it's worthwhile checking it out.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. You negotiate this. You take a couple minutes to do this, and inside of the backpack, and this is what you find.
Ooh. I pull out the scimitar. I guess it's in a scabbard.
It is.
Ooh, when I pull it out, it seems to shine with a sparkly light.
That it does. And actually, when you pull it out, in the shadow of the pit that you're in, you can see that it sheds light, pretty bright light, like it would almost light your way in the night.
Oh, really? This sword has magics attached to it, I think.
Well, that
See
could
the
come in
light?
handy.
Yes.
So you find the scimitar, 5 flasks of oil, a tinderbox, and 2 torches. The pack is not really usable anymore, so don't worry about that.
Okay, guys, if they are weird creatures, we need to have a strategy. So, because it's going to be limited who can hit them with the weapons, and then rest of us can hit them with spells. So I guess
Well, I don't have spells. Only thing I can do is fight.
Well, you could use a scimitar.
If
Nope.
you for the interim, if you would want me to take the scimitar, I would swing it against these creatures instead of my axe. I can use it. I know how to use it.
Yes, and then
With those splendid arrows I found, do they have any silver tips on it, or would they seem usable against were creatures?
I don't know. Did anybody detect magic?
no, we don't have detect magic.
No.
Well, you can try them. Might as well try
See
them
what
on them.
happens, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 6 shots with that.
Yeah, and then maybe
Are you guys okay with me taking the scimitar, or does anybody else want to use it to melee?
yeah, no, you're the
Wait,
heaviest
none of you
hitter.
have detect magic?
No, we don't.
No.
Cool. This will be even more fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then Kale,
But
maybe
this is 5e. If you spend time like a short rest or a long rest, trying to work out the properties of it, 5e is pretty liberal with identifying things.
You
Okay.
can attune to it. You're right.
I mean, even if it doesn't require attunement, you can kind of figure that out. So we can assume that you did that over your long rest with the arrows. Was anything else odd you guys found? I don't remember what we ran across. And did.
silver dagger is, I think, the main thing.
The silver dagger is just a dagger.
And the and the short sword.
The 1 second here.
The short sword from the rogue.
Yeah.
None of that stuff. Actually, hold on a second. Who has it?
Cook.
Cook has it in his backpack.
No, that one is not magical.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and identify these for Kale.
And I was thinking Kale could have the silver dagger as a backup for if he runs out of arrows. Unless someone else wants to take the dagger just in case.
Bear with me here, guys.
I don't make a claim to the scimitar, but would use it in the interim if you guys think that's the best.
Whoever can use it, I think, should use it.
Well, you're the heaviest hitter, so
That should be identified for you.
I'm not sure everyone's qualified, right?
yeah, I can't use it.
Your 6 arrows are arrows +1.
I don't
It's on
think
me.
Vapor can use it either.
I put the silver dagger in the party sheet. If
All right.
KL needed to
So I'm
grab
gonna
it.
pull in the scimitar.
So do you want me to grab the dagger then once the arrows are done?
Yeah.
Get the arrows and then fall to the dagger if you have to.
Okay, so I pulled in the scimitar.
Okay.
Oh, I have something. I don't know if this will work. But what is it? I have something that makes things vulnerable to attacks. Where is it?
Does that still work in 5e, like Bless? Let me look.
What are we talking about here?
I think it's Eyes of the Grave. No, not that one. Where was it? Just looking at it.
Doesn't have any oil.
I just took one already.
Oh, so it's your channel divinity, Path to the Grave.
Yeah, Path to the Grave. Yeah.
Vapor has 3 oils too.
I think if it can be damaged by the spell, like for instance, if it can be hit by piercing, you can make it vulnerable, right?
Okay, so it's
that
only
attacks
something
damage.
it's already
I'm
like
not sure if that's going to overcome like resistance to non-magic items.
yeah, probably not. But it just increases vulnerability to what it's susceptible to.
Right. Yep. If
Okay.
you have your channel up.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if you find like a sage advice or something about that ability that says otherwise, we'll definitely go with that. But otherwise, we'll rule it like that for now.
Cool.
I have 2 torches. If anybody else needs a torch or a tinderbox, grab it. Otherwise, we'll throw it back in the pit. We should take the 2 flasks of oil that are left. So whoever doesn't have oil, I have two flasks.
I'll take another flask.
Okay.
There.
Everybody else good?
I've got
So I
4
have
already.
2 now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anybody
I'll take
need-
one more then. So that'll get rid of the oil. And we'll just throw the tinderbox and the torch back in the backpack. I've got a tinderbox.
Me too. Yeah. Don't need it.
Okay.
One sec.
Okay.
So we're at 10:25. We're basically about out of time. So this might be a good spot to stop at.
Okay, cool.
If someone just wants to remember for next session, it is in the afternoon.
Okay.
We're heading to face who knows what. Jackals.
That sometimes walk upright and can dig
Good game today.
pits.
Yeah. Real good.
Very
game.
good game.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
I
fun,
love
Mike.
the Zuki and Pookie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Cookie.
Ah.
Yeah, there's those AI art fairy dragons.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, I put in my name that time is afternoon.
All right,
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, and I probably have it in a note somewhere. I just
No worries. Cool.
cool. Thanks, guys. I had fun
Thanks,
tonight.
Mike.
Fun.
Yeah, it was
Hope
a
you did
blast.
too.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Love Pookie Tookie and
Zuki.
Zuki.
Zuki. Dwayne's gonna make me want to call him Wookie.
Yeah, that's right.
So I
Sweet.
now have an answer to the Chinese philosopher's puzzle, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Am I a philosopher or a butterfly? I am both. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's great. All right, well, guys, we'll have a good
All
one.
right,
and
guys,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll catch
Cheers.
you next time.
Take
Okay.
care.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good game. Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Room where she's going to start figuring out how to fasten her great axe to the back of her outfit.
Okay. I'll come right back to that. Thank you, Prometheus2128, for the raid. Welcome. Let me do the giveaway real quick, and then I'll answer that.
Giveaway. She's on the break. Give it away.
Mr. Slothman03 has won the giveaway.
Slothman.
I know he's in our Discord, but I don't think you've won dice on our show before, so give me a message there if I forget.
Let's roll 20.